Hey, it's late. I know. It's like, what time is it in California? It is 12:58 a.m. and I'm assuming East Coast. It's like 3 almost. And in Europe, it's probably morning. So, Europe, it's morning, and probably some parts of South America, it's morning, and other places. So, I always do my streams like at night. So, I guess it would be like middle of the night. Well, yeah, middle of the night in Europe and stuff. In middle of the night in Latin America, South America, Australia, or whatever. So I thought, why not do a late night live stream and maybe some people will join in live? As I seem to have a decent following in Europe and South America because people really like to watch my videos. And let's see, I put up stuff to look at, but I did not put up what countries because I was like, my channel's getting more popular, and I was shocked to find that some days I post a lot of videos some days, and even the days when I don't post a lot of videos, I still get a decent amount of subscribers. I get not subscribers, I still get a lot of good subscribers because just this month, not even the whole month, I ended up with 159 subscribers. And let's see, and 506 people are returning viewers, but they didn't subscribe. And I found that to be interesting. Yeah, and let's see. Because I tried to make a stream that's considerate of all people and the time. Let's see. My most popular thing on my page are my short feeds. And I would assume so because I do a lot more of those, and my short feeds are way more interesting. Because if I walked around like the streets of San Francisco or San Mateo, wherever, and I'm just videotaping and there's a bunch of people around, yeah, somebody's going to say something to me and go crazy on me, and I'm not doing that. I'd rather keep my stream, well, not my streams, but my streams are kind of long, but my videos short and safe. Oh, this is interesting. I was just looking at this because there's the line of new viewers and then the line of returning viewers, like daily. I never paid attention to this, but some days I have like 50 or so returning viewers, and I'm like, I'm actually shocked. Oh, one day I have 60, 65. Yeah, I guess the more you guys watch my channel, the more returning viewers I have. And then I have tons of new viewers. Because one day I had almost 8,000 new viewers. And I get a lot of views per week, which I don't understand. On the page that I see, it says I've had like a quarter of a million, a little more than a quarter of a million people watch my page. But based on the numbers that I get per week or whatever, because if I look at a 7-day period, yeah, in this current 7-day period, I have 133 returning viewers, 50 new subscribers, and I've had over 20,000 views. And yeah. And that's interesting, but I don't even know if I believe that, because one day I have 7,000 views in one day. Yeah, cause so 7,000 that day, 7,000 that day. Oh, on the weekends I get more view. Wait, no, is that the weekend? Wait, let me see. I'm not sure. Let's see. So, yeah, that's the weekend. So on the weekend, I get more views. I assume that that's why I post more videos on the weekend because I assume more people are watching. And yeah, I get like almost 7,000 views per day on the weekend. And during the week, because I post less videos, and even on a day I post more, but I guess less people watch. But I average about almost 3,000 views a day if I post something. But if I hold off and don't post anything, and depending on what's up, and I guess how people feel, more people watch. And my demographic is actually quite interesting because it says like one of my busy days is Sunday. Sunday is a busy day for me. Monday, but mainly Saturday and Sunday in the evenings. So, yeah. And my demographic is interesting because my demographic used to be women, which was interesting because I would think my demographic would be women based on the things I talk about. But then when I talk about dating and my dating videos, I can see how that can be, or men would be more interested in that. But more men watch my channel than women. And then the interesting thing is, because I found this really interesting, men age 55 to 64 watch my channel the most. And then next it would be men 54 to, wait, no, 45 to 54 is the second most. And then it's interesting, it doesn't go down. The third most popular age group is 65 plus. I thought that was interesting. Men 65 plus are the third most popular group that watches my page. Yeah, I find that interesting. Yeah. And then 35 to 44 is the fourth. Then 25 to 34, 18 to 24, and 13 to 17, which I find interesting. I would have thought my audience would have been a little bit younger, but I appeal to the 50, well, pretty much I appeal most to the 50 plus crowd, 45 plus. And it was like, what is a 45? Oh, I don't know, a 45-year-old man like to listen to me more than a woman. Oh, wait, actually, that doesn't say they're necessarily males. It's just the demographics where I'm more popular. But based on the demographics, more men watch me than women. But that's interesting. Huh. And most of the people that watch my channel are not subscribed, which is interesting. Because a lot of people return and watch my channel, but they're not subscribed. And it's like, you're not subscribed, but you watch my channel. And let's see, where are they from? Let's go over some places. The number one place where the people that watch my channel are from the United States, Mexico, Spain. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenidos. Muchas gracias, mi amigos. Mucho amor. I speak Spanish. I'm a little tired. It's like 1 in the morning. But I thought I'd do a late night video. Even I know this video is not as good as one of my day videos where I just talk about whatever and I'm doing the best of whatever. Oh, and if you hear that in the background, I'm watching Law and Order SVU. This is episode just went off, but this is a new episode. Special Victims Solitary. This is from 10/6/09, season 11, episode 3. I'm a big Law and Order fan. I watched regular Law and Order SVU, Criminal Intent. I know I watched SVU, Law and Order, and Criminal Intent. And I think there were some other Law and Orders, but I didn't watch those. But let's get back to where my channel is popular. United States, Mexico, Spain, Colombia, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Russia, Venezuela, Panama, Ecuador, Bolivia, Guatemala, Dominican Republic. And I was just thinking I need to go to New York to get a Dominican man. Yeah, there was a Dominican man that tried to date me. He was a scammer and a loser and traveled across the country, leaving kids all over. He was cute but crazy and broke, and a day laborer and a lying scammer. And then he like grabbed my arm and it was like rough, and it was like I was not into him. Yeah, because I met him outside my job, which was hella funny. Because he lied to me. He was like he had a company and everything, and he commuted to work. And turns out he rented a room from somebody in the hood, and he was broke. But for some reason, he was standing outside my job. Yeah, and then he went off and started telling people I was crazy because I didn't fall for his scam. So Honduras, I know a crazy guy from Honduras too. Yeah, he's a day laborer, homeless, scammer. Yeah, he was brought here as a child and then abandoned basically. Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, he tried to break my wrists and we're not cool. Germany. I don't have any bad stories about men from Germany. Let's see. United States. Yeah, everybody has a bad story about a man from the US. A man from Mexico. One thing I will say with the immigration crisis, no man from Mexico is trying to marry anybody for citizenship. Yeah, that's interesting. No man from Mexico is trying to scam somebody into citizenship. And I value that. I'm more okay with people from Mexico coming than people from India because I don't know, people from India are trying to scam their way into marriage. And I'm okay with women from India coming. That might be sexist and wrong, but women from India aren't trying to. I've never heard of a woman from India trying to scam a man into marriage, but I've heard men from India trying to scam women from India into marriage. I've only heard about men doing, and I've seen like stuff on YouTube, documentaries about how men are like scamming to get into like the UK, Canada, Australia, and stuff. And it's like, no. I dated a guy from Colombia. He was cute. He was really cute. He was like 6'3" and everything. He was really cute. And I dated a guy that was like a descendant, I guess, because his mother was from Colombia. And it was like, that was so fucking funny because he came out to me. He didn't come out as gay or anything. He came out as Latino. And it was like, I thought you were white. I've known you for like ever. I thought you were white. And then I saw his mother. And I'm like, your mother's more brown than my mother. And he was like blonde and like light eyed and everything. And I was like, okay. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, my father was white. I'm like, okay. Yeah, but you hid your brown mother. Yeah. Argentina. I don't think I dated anybody from Argentina. Chile, no. Peru, no. Russia. I'm currently dating a guy from Russia. Venezuela, no. Panama, no. Ecuador, no. Bolivia, no. Guatemala. Oh wait, no, I was thinking of did I date a guy from Guatemala? No. A guy from Guatemala liked me, and I liked a guy from El Salvador. And that I was mixing Guatemala and El Salvador. No. Uh Dominican, there are a lot of I know when I went to New York, there were a lot of cute guys that were Dominican, but they were broke. Like cab drivers and stuff. And they were like hella cute though. Honduras. Cute but crazy. Germany. I like German. I like it's nice. India. I've met some nice guys from India. The guys that want nothing from you from India, the guys that don't want to date you but be your friend, I like those guys from India where they have their papers together and everything and they're not and like when their tech job is over, they go back and they're not trying to scam you into marriage. I like those guys. Costa Rica, no. Have dated anybody from there. Uruguay, no. Yeah, there are hella cute Puerto Ricans in New York too. United Kingdom. I have dated somebody from the United Kingdom. Yeah, and we went out a few times, and I would tell him stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, if a guy treated you like that in the UK, he'd get his ass whooped." And I thought that was funny. Uzbekistan. No, I don't think I dated anybody from Uzbekistan. Indonesia, no. Japan, no. El Salvador, no, but I crushed on a guy from El Salvador. Paraguay, no. Brazil, no, I have not dated a guy from Brazil. All the guys I know from Brazil are really short. But the ones that I've seen from Brazil, I've seen a lot of guys from Brazil, but not like local. And they were like hella cute though. Yeah. South Korea. I don't know anybody from South Korea, but I know people who want to be South Korean. But I almost dated a guy, I think he was from South Korea, but he seemed like a scammer. So well, it wasn't really like a scam. I guess he seemed kind of scammy, sketchy, because it was like he was interested in me, but then he was like, I want to go out with you, but then you never asked me out. You said you wanted to go out with me, you like me, but you never asked me out. So that didn't work out. Italy. And I was talking to a guy from Italy. We decided to be friends because he seemed more like a mentor to me. He's currently in Italy. Because it's funny. Because we started talking, and then he's like, he wants to go out with me. And then I'm like, you're like my mentor. Because it seemed like he was like trying to be, because I'm like, you act like you want to be my mentor. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to be your mentor. And it was like kind of like you just moved into that space where you wanted to be. Because it was like I was into you, you were into me. But then it was like you moved into that space of mentor because he was older than me too. Cuba. Have I dated anybody from Cuba? No, I haven't dated anybody from Cuba. But I've seen some cute Cuban guys. Poland. Poland. Have I dated anybody from Poland? No, but I met cute guys from Poland. Philippines. No, but I know a few cute guys from the Philippines. None that I can think of, but I have met cute guys from the Philippines, but none. And they were, or maybe they weren't from the Philippines. I don't remember, but I've seen cute guys from the Philippines. Turkey. I haven't dated anybody from Turkey, I don't think. Nicaragua. No. Canada. I remember there was this guy I was talking to, and we were friends. We used to talk all the time. Yeah. Yeah, we used to talk all the time. And I was going on a vacation across North America. And then I go to Canada. And then I'm like, we should hang out when I come to Canada. And I went all over Canada. And then he ghosted me. And then we never talk again. Oh, I know we did talk again. He told me he was too nervous to meet me when I went all the way from Canada. It wasn't like I went to Canada to go see him. I went all around Canada. But when I got to Toronto, he ghosted me. Yeah. I have some pictures from one of the times I went to Canada, like Hyde Park on my channel, on my page. But nobody really watched my videos from Canada or my videos from Chicago or New York. Um, when I was in Canada, I dated a guy from Ethiopia when I was in Canada. He was interesting. Yeah, and the Canadian food was interesting. I would have thought it would have been closer to American food where it would have tasted good, but no. And then it was like poutine. I heard about poutine, and it's like the idea of poutine tastes so good. Well, not taste good. The idea of poutine makes you think it's going to be so good, but because when I think American cheese curds, I think like A&W deep fried cheese. It's hot, and then on top of fries with some gravy. That sounds really good to me. And then I get to Canada and I see it, and it's like, yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, that should be like something that America takes over to make better. Poutine, Vietnam. No, I haven't dated anybody from Vietnam. Australia. No, I haven't dated anybody from Australia. Taiwan. I was talking to a guy from Taiwan today. Ukraine. No. Malaysia. No. Iraq. Surprisingly, I have not dated a guy from Iraq, but I have dated someone from Iran. France. I have dated guys from France. I've dated guys from the Netherlands. Dated guys in Morocco, Thailand. No, when I think of Thailand, I think of transgender men. Hungary. I did not date a guy from Hungary, but I met a guy from Hungary on a nude beach, and I played with his dog. Saudi Arabia. I did not date someone from Saudi Arabia as far as I know, but I have dated a descendant of someone from Saudi Arabia. Their father was from Saudi Arabia, but his mother was white. He was like half Saudi. And it's surprising, like you hear black guys have big dicks, but guys from Saudi do too. Middle Eastern men, Saudi, whatever. Greece. Have I dated a guy from Greece? No. Did I date a guy from Belarus? No, but I considered it. He seemed so sweet. We talked for a while, like when he first came to America, like last year, and he seemed so nice and sweet. And we were going to hang out. And then he was like, I have to work. I have to get a car. And then he was like, oh, you live too far away. And then I found out he was a whore. So, and then the last time I talked to him, he's like, what do you want from me? And realized he was an asshole. And he was probably trying to scam something, and he lies to people and says he's a businessman and he's like a mover. So I dodged a bullet there. But those are the countries, the people that watch my channel, and the countries of men that I've dated. and my stories along the way. And I've probably told some of those stories before. Oh, let's see what cities. Santiago, Mexico City. Hola, bienvenidos, muchas gracias, mi amigos, mi amor, mucho gustos. So, Santiago, Mexico City, Los Angeles, Lima, Peru, Panama City, Madrid, Barcelona, Bogota, New York, Houston, Santiago de Mexico. Mexico City, Chicago, Valencia. I think that's Vancouver. I don't know. BC. I don't know what that stands for. Guadalajara, Buenos Aires, San Francisco. That's kind of funny. I do a lot of videos in San Francisco, and not that many people in. Oh wait, I think. Oh, this is only for 7 days. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. I didn't realize I was looking at it just for 7 days. So this will look very different. So Lifetime. Los Angeles is the number one place and the number one city that watches my videos. Los Angeles, Mexico City. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Mucho, mucho. Bienvenidos. Mexico City. New York City. Santiago, Chile, Lima, Peru, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Chicago. Chicago didn't even watch my Chicago videos, and New York didn't even watch my New York videos. Dallas, Chicago, Bogota, Mexico City. That's interesting. There's Mexico City, CMX, and then there's Mexico City, Mexico. Because it says Mexico City, Mexico, then CMX. And then Mexico City, Mexico, Mex. San Francisco. I would think they would be my biggest supporters. San Francisco. That lets me down that San Francisco doesn't support me more. Ecatepec de Morelos. That's in Mexico. I've never heard of that place. And my Spanish accent kind of sucks. Phoenix, Nashville. I'm a big fan of Nashville. I like country music. I'm a big Garth Brooks fan. But I'm a big Garth Brooks fan. One of my favorite Garth Brooks songs is Thunder Rose. And the Thunder Rose. I think that was the video where he was like, well, he always wore a cowboy hat and everything, but in like black pants. But he was like in the rain or something. But overall, my favorite album by Garth Brooks was his Chris Gaines album. Yeah, it's a little Nashville thing. And I like Brooks and Dunn. That's interesting. I like Keith Urban. Yeah, Shania Twain. I'm a big country fan. I grew up on country music. I like Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, Reba. Yeah, I like all that stuff. So, where was I? Nashville, Madrid, Miami, Barcelona, Guadalajara, Atlanta. I was going to go on a trip to Atlanta, but then I watched like the street interviews with the homeless people in Atlanta, and that makes me think, yeah, hell no, I'm not going to Atlanta. And then I subscribed to some Atlanta news stations. And I'm like, hell no, because there was like some girl that went to Atlanta. She was in her Uber and then she died right after she got there. So I'm like, I'm not going to Atlanta. And I wanted to go to the aquarium. Guatemala City, Austin. I was supposed to go on a vacation to Austin, but then I never went, even though it was paid for and everything. I didn't go. Seattle. I've been to Seattle. Las Vegas. I've been there, but I don't like it. It's too deserty. Puebla, Mexico. Denver. I've been to Denver. I've been to Philadelphia. Bengaluru. Now, when I think about it, because looking at these cities, I'm really disappointed in India. And I'm disappointed in China for not watching my page more. Santiago de Querétaro or whatever. San Diego, Moscow, Russia, Bangkok, Thailand. Oh, Sacramento, they came in. I should go to Sacramento and make a video. Concepcion, I think it's Chile, Tijuana. Yeah, my parents always tell me stories about when they were young and they went to Tijuana. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to Tijuana. Charlotte, North Carolina, Managua, Baltimore. I thought I wanted to go to Baltimore. And then I heard about like the water boys and the crime and everything. And I'm like, hell no. Guayaquil, Ecuador, Panama City, Monterrey, Mexico, Orlando. I was gonna go to Mexico, but I never got around to it because people are like, "Oh, go to Mexico City, go to Tijuana, go to Cancun," and I watch the news and shit, and I hear about all that crazy shit, and I'm not going. And most likely, if I did go, I'd cross the border, like walking or on a bus or something, or in a car, but no. Or Monterey, Orlando. I wanted to go to Florida, but then I was watching something and they were talking about like the herpes monkeys and then that stand your ground law and like the lizards and the alligators and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm just not emotionally ready to go to Florida. It's like I'm already scared of the stand your ground, but then the herpes monkeys, the lizards, and the alligators. And I saw like videos on YouTube where people are like in their yards and they let their guard down and they're getting eaten by alligators and like alligators are in their trash cans and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I'm not ready for Florida. Yeah, I've been to almost every state in the US, but I'm not ready to go to the South. That's like a whole nother thing. Yeah, because I knew this guy. He was like, I think he was from like Atlanta. And he was like a well off white guy. And he was like, I became a vegetarian or a vegan or something. And he was like, there was such a scarcity of food, or his family wouldn't give him food or something. So he would eat from dumpsters because he wanted to eat vegetables. It was like weird because he wanted fruits and vegetables. I didn't understand it. So Monterey, Orlando, Buenos Aires, San Antonio. I know I was supposed to go to San Antonio because that's where the Riverwalk was, but I never went. Jakarta, Indonesia, Hyderabad, India, San Salvador, El Salvador, Santa Cruz de la Sierra, Bolivia, Boston. I went to Boston and I'm going to say most likely I will never ever go to Boston again. It was just a scammy city. And it's like, I always hear like you'll get scammed in New York. Yeah. You hear about New York and you hear about scams and all this other stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is a crazy episode. I think I missed this episode. Oh, this is the episode where they push Elliot off a building. Elliot Stabler, Law and Order. But I've always heard that New York was a scammy place, and you have to watch out, and you can get robbed. But if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. And I actually prefer New York over Boston. Nobody tried to scam me in New York, and everybody was nice. In Boston, it seemed like everywhere I went, someone was trying to scam me. Quito, Ecuador, Valencia, El Salvador, I'm guessing. So, stories time. So, if I was looking at that over the lifetime, let's see. I don't know. I thought more people would join in on this because it's like, but I guess in other places it's still early or people might have joined in, but I didn't notice because I was looking at other stuff, not at the screen. Because I was looking over all this information. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so yeah, I've actually had this page for a long time, but I used to post stuff, but then I got rid of that stuff, and then I started all over and doing new stuff like last year. But let's see. So my number one country that watches me is the US. And it looks like the US loves me more than all the others. But I'm not going to go like they love me like crazy because it's like, yeah, no. I'm just a growing YouTuber, but I feel the love. So US, Mexico, Viva Mexico, Viva Spain. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto, amor. Bienvenidos, mi amigos. I speak Spanish. I'm not the best Spanish speaker. Because surprisingly, I speak Spanish, but my Spanish isn't that good because I rarely ever speak Spanish because I don't know anybody that speaks Spanish. I don't know. I feel like the Spanish language is a dying language because it's like, it's hard. I remember when I was a kid, there were tons of people to talk to in Spanish. Now it's like nobody speaks Spanish. Yeah. So Spain, Argentina, Colombia, India, Chile. Yeah. Russia, Peru, Indonesia, Ecuador, Canada, Japan, Venezuela, UK. I feel kind of disappointed by the UK. I would think they would watch me more. I would think I would get more views from the UK because they speak English. And then India. I mean, not India, then India, they speak English. But I would think the UK, I would get more views like UK, Australia, Canada. But Mexico is number two, which I find that interesting because they speak Spanish and basically all my videos are in English. Yeah, because I'm surprised. Mexico, Spain, Argentina, Colombia are my most popular channels after the US, and then India. And then in India, they speak English. In Chile, Russia, Peru, Indonesia, Ecuador. Yeah, which aren't English speaking countries. India speaks English because there's United States, and then the next country is a few down, India, and then the next English speaking country is a few down, but English and French are their main languages. And that's Canada, then Japan, Venezuela, then the UK. And it's like, I accept Germany. They speak English too, but mainly German. South Korea, Brazil, Uzbekistan, Guatemala, Dominican Republic, the Philippines. And then in the Philippines, a lot of people speak English. And to see the Philippines so low, and then Australia. And then the rest of the countries. Oh, South Africa. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Vietnam, Thailand, Italy, Bolivia, France, Costa Rica, Poland, Honduras, Panama, Malaysia, El Salvador, Ukraine, and Puerto Rico. I don't really think Puerto Rico should be on here because Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, the U.S. territory. So I don't really think it should be on here for that reason because it's the United States. Laos. Ooh, Laos. I like that. Oh, wait. I just realized something. This is not based. These are the countries that watch me, but not by the most who watches me because I just looked at something. That's not. But then, this is interesting because it adds. This has more countries of people where I dated. Yeah, because it's kind of funny. But let's look this up. So, okay, because I was looking at it and the top one made it seem like that was the one. It was number one because it was the top, but then when I got to get to the bottom, that is different. Oh, interesting. Yeah, these are completely different countries from the ones I said before of all the countries that watch me the most because this is overall. The United States, Mexico, Argentina, India, Colombia, Russia, Chile, Peru, Indonesia, Japan, UK. But still, I would expect more from the UK because the second country that watches me the most after the US that speaks English is India. And then after India, that's a few down, and then that's the UK. And then after the UK, the next country that speaks English is Canada. But I can understand Canada because they have a small population. Yeah, but Mexico, Spain, Argentina, India, Colombia, Russia, Chile, Peru. I was just looking at a spider on my roof, and it's like one of those thick black spiders. I don't know. I never get spiders in my house, but I think that's a spider. I'm pretty sure it's a spider. Peru, Indonesia, Japan, United Kingdom, Germany, South Korea, Uzbekistan, Venezuela, Ecuador, Brazil, Canada, Philippines, Dominican Republic, Vietnam, Australia, Thailand, Guatemala, Italy, France, Bolivia, Poland, Costa Rica, Turkey, Honduras, El Salvador, Ukraine, Malaysia, Kazakhstan. I actually know somebody from Kazakhstan. Puerto Rico, Panama, Uruguay. You don't really hear people talk about they know people from Kazakhstan, but I know someone from Kazakhstan. Surprisingly, I don't know anybody from Iraq, Uruguay, Nicaragua, Paraguay. I don't know anybody from Paraguay either. Cuba, Saudi Arabia, Netherlands, South Africa. Yeah, I've met people from South Africa, but I don't know anyone currently from South Africa. But I have dated a bunch of guys from Algeria, which is another country that people watch my videos. I dated a lot of people from Algeria, Taiwan, Myanmar. I had a friend from Myanmar, Burma. in Pakistan. I considered dating a guy from Pakistan, but that did not work out. That was a hot ass mess. So, I just like to ramble and talk and go on, and we'll see where this goes. And I've been going for like 45 minutes, but I'm still awake. And I'm looking at the random stuff. Yeah, so overall, let's see who watches me the most. Overall, yeah, 45 to 54, and 35 to 44 watch me the most. Yeah, 75% of my audience is male.
I have no authority over the DOC. The use of solitary confinement is up to the prison board. That's right. Yes, but you put people in jail, walk away. You don't give a damn. Torture. I'm sorry. Were you beaten, waterboarded? What they did to me was just as bad. I'm sure we'll hear all about it. Next case. Docket ending 485. Neighbor! I gotta talk to you. Look,
oh, this is interesting. My most popular day ever on YouTube was today. Oh, wait, no, not today. July 9th. July 9th. It was my most popular day. And then July 15th were my most popular days on YouTube. That's interesting. And I'm not sure what the subscription status means. Oh, wait, subscriptions for people that subscribe to my channel. So, most of the people that watch my channel, it's actually more than 250,000. That's a hell of a lot more than 250,000. But I'm shocked I even had that many viewers. But surprisingly, my videos that I think are the best, nobody watches. And when I mean nobody watches my videos that I think are the best, I mean like some of the videos I think that are the best, that I put the most effort into, that are the most fun, nobody watches. And that say stuff like, I would have thought people would have watched my transportation video where I was talking about public transportation, because I'll tell you ways to save if you're like in the Bay Area, in San Francisco, wherever, and you're gonna go on vacation. I'll tell you, if you're taking public transportation, what to do, what to get, and I have that video. And surprisingly, that's not very popular. And the Golden Gate Bridge video where I talked about the 4 museums on 4 corners. Oh, wait, not 4 museums on 4 corners. There's 1 museum on 1 corner, and then there's like the walking areas, because like one side's Baker Beach, and then there's the bunkers, and then there's the Marin Headlands, and then I think it's called Cavallo Point, that area, and then like the Coast Guard station and like Discovery Museum. So I guess like there's at least 2 museums, and then there's the Whale Center, because I say go to all 4 sides of the Golden Gate Bridge. There's tons of stuff there, but nobody watches the video when I say like that. That's not very popular. How to save money and how to get there. But if you go to like the Headlands and like, I think it's called Cavallo Point, and then the Discovery Museum, and that, because I would say if you go to Marin Headlands, definitely get a car. And if you're right under the Golden Gate Bridge on the side where the 28 will take you, there you can walk and then go over to Christie Field and go under to the museum. And even go to Aquatic Park. I even have videos of Aquatic Park. I don't think those are very popular either. And then I have videos of Baker Beach. I have videos from in depth of at least 2 sides, maybe 3 sides of the bridge. Yeah, but people don't really watch those videos. And then I did some videos about Golden Gate Park and interesting stuff and like other neighborhoods and things that are fun, touristy stuff, like in San Francisco. And then I did like my favorite thing to do in Canada when I go to Toronto, go to Hyde Park, and I just love it. And then like in the fall, it just seems so cute with all the cherry blossom trees, and then it snows and it's just like the best, and it reminds me of like one of those like love story movies, or like going to New York in the like winter or whatever, and it's snowing and the holidays and everything, and I just love that too. And nobody watches those videos. And then I never really talk about my love of Amtrak, but no one watches like my video when I went to Montreal. I think that was Montreal where I posted that. Yeah. But my best videos, nobody watches. Because, like, my Hyde Park videos when I was at the Hyde Park Zoo, that's one of the things I love about the Hyde Park Zoo. Nobody watches those. And my videos from, like, the Toronto Aquarium, nobody watches those. Um, yeah, I have a lot of videos that are my favorite videos that nobody watches, and they've been around the longest. Because I think I posted those like 3 years ago. And then my videos from Chicago, at least 20 people watched the Chicago video. And my video about the public transportation and saving cars and everything, I think like 50 people watched that. But like my Hyde Park videos, like nobody watches that. I think last time I looked, I only had like 6 views. But then other videos, and then like some of my cat videos and stuff, because I hear those are popular. And I was looking at cats, and not that many people watch those videos.
When I was in prison undercover,
Uh,
the worst part was never being alone. No private time, no quiet.
yeah, because I think like some of my videos in the mission, like people thought like I don't like the mission, but it's like I love the mission. I love Chinatown too, but after I was like, I think that was the Sunset or something. I'm bad with neighborhoods, but I think it was like a part of the Sunset over like by Ocean Beach, but not too far from the zoo. And I was over there, and that's like another Asian neighborhood, like Chinatown, and except it's nicer in the sense it's a little more suburban in the city and not so touristy, but a lot of the stuff is written in Chinese and everything. And I felt with like the hate crimes and everything, like I was being discriminated against, but it was like I understood, but it still hurt my feelings. So I figured based on how I was treated there, and that's like a lot more spread out and everything, that maybe I shouldn't go to Chinatown, because it was like that made me feel bad. But the interesting thing is that's just in San Francisco, because I know like this older Asian couple, and they're so funny. Like they just love me, and like whenever they see me, they always like wave. And like surprisingly, I know a lot of older Asian people that I spend time with, and it's like, yeah, they're like not like that. But then again, we're also in the suburbs too, and I've known them for a while, pre-COVID, before all the like Asian hate crimes, and they know me as a nice person. Oh, yep, that is a spider on my roof because it's moved. Yep, it's moving. I don't know where it came from. Maybe from my closet, because I opened my closet. Yep, it's moving right now. I can see it. It's moving closer. Yeah. I don't know. I just like rambled, and I talked about what's going on. Yeah. So my live streams, they're not popular at all. Oh. Huh. What am I looking at? Content.
How do you code now?
Oh, I thought it was going one way. Now it's going a different way. And I don't want it to come this way, because it looks like it's going to fall, and I don't want it to fall on me. And it's like one of those thick black spiders. Which is interesting.
When Detective Stabler came up,
Let's see. What was I looking at? My live stream. I would have thought. I don't think this live stream has like any views on it so far. Yeah, that's one of those like thick black spiders. I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know what kind of spider it is, but I know it's like really black and thick. It's not like one of those thin like spiders where it's thin and it fell. Oh wait, no, it did. I thought it was fell on me, but no, it just lowered itself on the floor. Yeah. So that was scary, and I screamed in my live stream, and it's late at night. So, wait, what was I looking at? Oh, whatever I was looking at, I lost it. So, I was very shocked and surprised. I made it to 400 subscribers. Oh, shit. That was something else, and I was like, oh. And it's not like I'm scared of spiders. It was just like it went from the wall and it started lowering down. It was a thick black one. And I always hear about black widows, and I don't know my types of spiders, so that's not good. And I was planning on getting up soon to go roam. Wait, what am I? Oh. So let's see. Yeah. In the past 28 days, I have 159 plus subscribers. It's like, I just want to say thank you to my subscribers for supporting my channel. I have so much fun making my YouTube videos and everything. And I just show you a little piece of my life, but I don't show everything. Yeah. Like sometimes I go places that are fun. I go on vacation. I do. Oh, shit. I thought I saw something, but no. It was like in the corner of my eye, but nothing. I'm just a little paranoid right now because that was a thick spider. And who knows? I hope it's not a baby tarantula. I don't know. I don't know where it came from because there are no windows open right now. I'm thinking it came from my closet because I was in my closet. But I just want to say thank you for like supporting my channel, and it makes me think of like MC Hammer when he said, "Thank God for blessing me, my 2 left feet," or something. I don't know. I heard that, but I'm gonna say I'm having fun, and I'm just living my best life and sharing it with you, my YouTube fans. Am I single? Probably. Am I single? Yes, I'm single. I know I'm single. I don't have to go probably. But surprisingly, about what my most popular videos are. Uh-huh. And it's like, I know I'm not the most popular YouTuber. I'm not even close to the most popular YouTuber. And the most popular YouTubers I hear about, I've never heard of. Well, I've never seen their videos. But that Mr. Beast guy, he started appearing on my front page so I can see them. Oh, this is so crazy. This video, I'm like actually shocked this is so popular. My video, Birds Flying Near the Petaluma River, because I have way better videos of the Petaluma River than this and this one, because this is my most popular video out of all my videos. Because I had another one that was like flowers in San Francisco that went down, and this Birds Flying Near the Petaluma River is like my most popular video, and it's almost 6,000 views. And I'm just like, why? I have better videos. I find this interesting. Yeah, because this has been my most popular video for a bit. Oh, I can see how many views. Oh, this is funny. Because I'm not watching, but I'm looking at the views I get per day on a video because I just found out I could do this. And one day I posted a few videos and it's telling me which video was the most popular. The rest of my videos, I guess they didn't get viewed from what I'm watching. I don't know. Yeah. Huh. This is interesting. Yeah, because I might post a few videos and like some might not get watched, but then one might get watched and it might be really popular. This is interesting. Reviewing my analytics. Yeah, I started watching. Who are they in? Let me think. Shelby Church and Monica Church, their videos, and they talk about their analytics and how much they make from YouTube. And I make nothing from YouTube. I just do it for the pure joy. This is interesting though. Looking at my analytics and sharing it with you guys. And then I know on some of my videos I wrote ASPCA. And I think I was just thinking of Aretha Franklin, RESPECT. But I don't know. I think ASPCA is a place, but I went to SPCA. I could correct it, but I didn't bother. Yeah, some of these are interesting. Oh wait, the impressions versus the views, that's different. Yeah. And the thing is, it's so. Yeah, my most popular video overall is this Petaluma River video. And then a cute cat video I just posted, which is funny. I wish someone would join my chats. Like, people don't really join them, but especially nobody joined this one as far as I know. But I'm just rambling and I'm gonna go because it's late and I feel like sleeping and I just feel like leaving. Bye. If you like, watch and subscribe. I was honest. I'm just sleepy. It's like 2 a.m. Bye.